Well, hello and happy Thursday. Remember to drop me in a like before we kick off. Just click the button. I'd appreciate it very much. It helps me out greatly. Of course, and it gives me that little bit of a push to keep making these wonderful videos for y'all. If you don't like these videos and you don't want me to continue doing them, I would question why you're watching it in the first place. Right, so let's talk about... Right, so we've had a few people that have joined us this week, brand new, which is awesome. They've started us. And obviously, I'm quite an appreciative person just because I think... when you take the step to do something that's a bit different, especially with what we do, because let's be honest, I think most people make the association that fitness or being fit involves going to some kind of indoor gym or indoor class. So when some people come with us in our outdoor fitness program, it's quite daunting for some people because it's new and it's something that's different. So I totally get the apprehension and all that sort of stuff, and I appreciate so if you're watching this video and you're one of our members, I appreciate you very much. You turning up, it's been fantastic. So when people come to us, one of the things that we're quite big on is fun and humour, because I think exercise needs to be funny. I've said this before. It makes me howl as somebody that's been training consistently for 15 years, has run 10 marathons, has lifted heavy weights, has put themselves through the rigours when it comes to training for things. How people think a fitness session should be the Olympics. And it's really off-putting. It's fine to push yourself, but most people who do that, you never see them in December. They're I've done nothing since November people, but then they want to go to some mad. And I've met people like this, and it's almost like a bit of a illness. This obsession with intensity versus consistency, and I kind of get it and I understand why humans do it, but that's a conversation for another day. So anyway, in our groups, we're all about consistency, we're all about fun, and we're all about results that you can keep, okay? Because nothing gives me more pleasure than seeing guys turn up consistently, get results and feel good about themselves. Nothing, because there's no fuss, there's no checking in on Facebook, there's no photos, there's none of that. It's just good old-fashioned consistency and fun. And the results are there to see. We've got people losing a stone in 6 weeks. We've got people, doing more exercise than they ever have in their lives, or at least in the last, 10, 15 years. We've got people who have broken that lockdown cycle, who have realised that actually, no, you don't need a gym to be fit. So it's fantastic. It's fantastic. And I think for certainly, like I said yesterday, women of a certain age who've maybe been through the rigour a bit on diets and fitness programs and tried everything, it's so refreshing for me to see people being consistent and sticking to things. So yeah, it makes me very, very proud, and they get the results and they feel part of something. So on that note, it was quite funny actually, because we had a couple of ladies start who were really jovial, really bubbly, and I love that. And one lady referred a friend, so I'd not spoken to this particular lady. She said, "Oh, come with me, we'll go and do this thing." And she turned up and she was like full of beans and bubbly and making a joke out of everything. And obviously, because this week's been a bit wet, so it was getting down on the floor and all that sort of stuff. And she came for a second session last night, and she looked up at me at one point and said, after doing a particular exercise, she goes, "This is getting easier already." And I was like, bingo, there you go. And it's amazing how quickly, with the right program, the right system, and the right support, how quickly it can get easier, or you can get better. It's amazing. If you just give yourself the chance. The problem is and this is a concept that I talk about a lot in my programs, which is normalize versus optimize. What tends to happen is we tend to try to optimize first with exercise, HIIT training and intense and all these buzzwords. But then we don't normalize first. We don't get a solid routine in place. Something we can do. Because you build your confidence with something you can do. You don't build your confidence being silly and trying to do something you can't. You build your confidence with something you can do and keep doing it. So when I see that, I'm like, yep, we're on the right track here. We're doing a good job. And it makes me very happy. And it makes them very happy because they feel like, you know what, I can come again tomorrow. I can keep doing this. And if you keep doing something, particularly from an exercise standpoint, diet is a different, diet and nutrition is a different beast. But from an exercise standpoint, if you keep doing stuff, guess what? You get better, and that's builds your confidence. If you say you're going to do something, and then you keep doing it, you keep your promises to yourself. Easiest way to build your self-esteem and confidence. If you don't, you won't. It's powerful stuff. It's powerful stuff, and it's only available with the right program, the right systems, and the right support. So if you're a woman aged between 30 and 50 who doesn't want to go back into a gym but wants to be consistent with their exercise, then we can help you if you're willing to step up and get in touch. And all you need to do that is comment below 28 days. We'll send you the details. We'll have a chat. We'll see if and how you're a good fit for the program and if and how we can help you. If we can't, fantastic, at least you asked. As always, I'd appreciate a like down below, a comment, a share would be great. Tag somebody in that you feel might benefit from these videos. Let me know how you're doing in the comments below. Say hello, pop a thumbs up down there. I'd appreciate it greatly. And let's have a good day.